welcome to our YouTube channel ABAP Genius. In our previous video, we have discussed about the pretty printer and how to make the pretty printer work for formatting in a better way. And we have added this if condition and we have used this write statement. But we have never discussed about write statement. So let us discuss about the right statement or like a basic report program where we can display the output. So I'm commenting all these things. What I will do is we will be having the variables for defining or storing the data. We will be declaring the variables, and in that particular variables we can store the data. In each variable, we can store only one record. How you can define is you can just define it as start with the data and variable names it will be starting with LV. L means local and V for variable underscore. I'm making it as VAR1. All this one is the variable name. For others understanding or readability we are making it as LV so that after seeing this one they will understand that this is a local variable. You have to give type. We have some standard predefined types available like char, string. For integers we have I, and for decimals also we can use decimal. If you want some other elements like custom elements you can define those things also, and in our particular standard fields we can use those fields data elements also. We have VBLN, ERDAT, VKORG, all these things we can define if we are storing that particular data type. What this variable declaration will tell you means data means we are declaring, and semi and this colon will indicate you that we can write, we can declare a number of variables or structures or internal tables without defining this data once again. If you don't write this colon here, we have to write this data statement in every line. And this LVVAR1, that is the name we are specifying for our variable, and type we are giving, and we are defining to the system what is the type of that variable. For now I'm giving it as integer I. Now what I will do is I will assign some value to this variable. How you can assign means you have to write like this: LVVAR1 equal to 20 I'm giving. So what is present on your left side, that is the value which will be going into this 20 I am giving here. That means you are assigning this to this variable. That is how it will work. Since it is a numeric value here we can easily understand, but if you are giving something like this LVVAR2, if we declare some other variable, then you have to make sure that whatever is in your left side, that will contain the value what from whatever you are passing. This from this one LVVAR2 we are passing the value to LVVAR1. That is how it will work. For now I'm making it as 20, a numeric value, and I'm activating. Now what I will do is I will write one condition. If LVVAR1 is not initial. Is not initial in SAP means we have some value available in this variable. That is how it will work. Is not initial means we are having some value in this variable, then only this if condition should work. Now what I will do is I will just insert the statement which is right, and I will give that variable name. Right means it will write the output in your screen, in your output screen. If I execute this one, we will be getting 20. This is how the write statement works. By using the simple write statement, we were able to get the output in our output screen. You can write some the final output is like this also you can write. This means it will print this statement and it will print the value after this. The final output is. Let us see the output now. The final output is 20. This is how it will print. You can write the text also in your write statement. And these two statements we can write in a single statement also. In our newer ABAP syntax 7.40, we can just do the inline declaration. That means here we are declaring that variable and assigning. All the two things we can do in the same line by using this inline declaration. In the inline declaration, we will be using this data keyword. And this one, how it will work means whatever the value you are assigning, that type of variable it will take automatically by the type of value you are assigning. So the system will take care whatever the value you are assigning, that type of variable it will be creating according to your value assignment. That is how it will work. And one more thing you have to keep in mind while working with inline declarations is it will be local to your program. It is not globally available. If you want some data to be available in the entire program, again you have to go with your normal syntax, which is declaration, and using that. We have discussed about difference between local and global variables also. You can watch my previous videos. You will know the difference between the local and global variables. In simple way, we can say that local variables are used only within the form, subroutine, or the inside the method, but global variables will be accessible through the entire program. That is the major difference between the local and the global variables. So we have created a basic report program and we were able to print the output using the write statement. We are getting an error that it is already defined, declared, because we are trying to declare it one more time. And one more thing we can see in this video is commenting. For commenting, you can use control less than, which is the shortcut. It will add the star. For commenting the entire line, you have to use the star. Control greater than is the shortcut for uncommenting. But if you want to add some comment, not the entire line you don't want to comment, but the particular specific thing you want to add a comment after your code, you can use double quotes. If condition I am writing, so that means it is not commented the entire line, we have commented it from this position only. That is how it will work. And these are the something which will be very useful in our daily life, because we will be seeing, or we will be commenting and uncommenting the code very frequently, and we have to add the comments. So because they short any every time you can't just go and add the star like that in, so try to use the shortcuts which is control less than and control greater than. It will made you your life easier. So this is all about today's videos. Please do like, share and subscribe to this channel.